The OMSAS system is what you'll need to apply to any medical school in Ontario. It's an online, centralized application service to accept and assess applications from thousands of students every year. When filling out your application, the most important step is to review the OMSAS instructions in detail. So in this video, I'll cover all the sections of the OMSAS application, so by the time you're ready to start your application, you'll understand exactly how to fill out each OMSAS section. Hi, I'm Natalie Stoberman and I'm an admissions associate here at BeMo. Before we get started, subscribe on whatever social media channel that you're watching this on so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos. And if you'd like us to help you with your medical school applications, visit BeMoMedApplication.com to schedule your free initial consultation. And FYI, check out the timestamps in the description of this video so you can navigate to specific sections that you're interested in. Here's what we're going to cover: OMSAS schools and fees, OMSAS application, other information to get into medical schools in Ontario, and our conclusion. And we're giving away $50 Amazon gift cards every week to the best comments and questions. So comment below for your chance to win. And we also have some stellar advice on how to increase your chances of getting admitted into Ontario med schools. And I'll talk about that more towards the end of the video, so make sure you watch to the very end. So let's get started. OMSAS schools and fees. The OMSAS application system for medical schools in Ontario is similar to the AMCAS, TMDSAS, or ACOMAS, but there are still many intricacies that this online centralized application service has that all applicants need to know. For starters, the OMSAS application fee is $220 Canadian. Plus, you also have to pay an extra application fee for each of the medical schools that you apply to, which can range from $100 to $130 Canadian. The 6 Ontario medical schools that you would use the OMSAS application system for are the McMaster University Michael G. DeGroote School of Medicine, Northern Ontario School of Medicine, Queen's University Faculty of Health Sciences School of Medicine, University of Ottawa Faculty of Medicine, University of Toronto Faculty of Medicine, and the University of Western Ontario Schulich School of Medicine and Dentistry. Now that you know which schools use the OMSAS and what it costs to be an applicant, let's dive into the details of the application. OMSAS Application. The OMSAS application includes the following sections. 1. Address, information, and personal information. This is where you add all your important personal information, such as name and address. The rural origin section is mandatory if you want admission to the Northern Ontario School of Medicine. And if you're eligible for the Aboriginal applicant stream, you can add the important details related to your status here. But the criteria to assess ancestry varies from school to school. 2. Questions. This section includes 3 important questions to determine a student's academic background and previous history with medical school applications. The questions in this section are crucial in determining your eligibility to apply for medical school in Ontario, because answering yes to one or more doesn't mean that you will not ever get into medical school, but it means that the schools will pay special attention to your application and apply additional scrutiny. Lying on these questions will absolutely catch up with you, so we strongly advise against answering falsely. Here are some questions that you'll face. Question 1. Have you ever been enrolled or are you currently enrolled in an MD program at any university? Indicate the name of the school. Question 2. Have you ever failed a year at university, or have you been required to withdraw from or been denied readmission to a university? Question 3. Has your undergraduate program been interrupted for reasons other than academic failure? Each school also has a section for special consideration. You can find their specific criteria on their websites. There is little that unites the schools in terms of these criteria, so please explore them based on your own unique situation. 3. Choices. This is where you indicate which of the 6 medical schools in Ontario that you'd like to be considered for. You can also select a language preference in this section. although as of right now, only the University of Ottawa offers French language instruction. And you can also select your MD, PhD course preferences in this section. 5 medical schools in Ontario offer the MD, PhD programs, which are typically harder to get into and combine high-level research with medical training. 4. The sketch. Instead of a medical school personal statement, the OMSAS application process includes an autobiographical sketch, or ABS section. This is also similar to the AMCAS work and activities section. So basically, the OMSAS autobiographical sketch component provides a functional, standardized summary of your journey so far. You're allowed to write 32 items in your autobiographical sketch in the following 7 categories: employment, formal education, volunteer activities, extracurricular activities, awards and accomplishments, research, and other. And you also have 100 characters to add the duration of each item and 150 characters to add the description to those items. One unique feature of this section is that you need to assign a verifier to each item of your autobiographical sketch. You can repeat the same verifier for multiple activities. And these verifiers are not referees. The most important thing is that they should be able to validate the experiences from your sketch. You should prepare for this section in advance by keeping an updated log of all your extracurriculars for medical school, along with the key dates, hours completed, and names of verifiers. Maintaining this log in advance will help you easily fill out this section during the application season, and it will take you much longer to complete this section if you're trying to recall the significant details of every extracurricular activity weeks, months, or years afterwards. 5. School submissions and referees. In this section, you can upload your med school application essay requirements, as well as referee information. The essay requirements vary depending on the school. For example, the University of Toronto Medical School requires brief personal essays. Others, like the Northern Ontario School of Medicine, may ask supplemental questions about specific characteristics that they're looking for in alignment with their values and mission. Make sure you check the individual websites of each university to find out their specific requirements, including the character limits of each prompt. The goal of these prompts is to help the universities know you better as an applicant and judge if you're well suited to their program. Before answering the prompts, make sure that you carefully study the prompt, research the mission statement of the school, and check CanMed roles to see which ones that you can highlight in your answer. In the referee section, you enter the details of at least 3 referees in the confidential assessment form. This form includes the following specific questions for your referee to answer. Would this applicant make a good physician? Rate the applicant on each of the following attributes: communication skills, problem-solving skills, professionalism, or empathy. Identify and comment on one area of improvement for the applicant. And share any other information you feel may be relevant to a medical school's admission committee. Different schools may have specific requirements about who can be a referee. Some may ask for at least 1 non-science professor as a referee. Others may require at least 1 character reference. So make sure that you check the admissions websites of each school that you're applying to well in advance so you can arrange for the required referrals in time. When approaching your referees, don't just ask them to recommend you and run away. Chat with them, refresh their memory of your key learnings and achievements with them, and so on. This will keep you fresh in their minds and they'll be able to write a better reference for you. It's also good to arrange for your references as early as you can, giving your referees at least a month to complete and share the final form. Before entering this information in the OMSAS portal, ensure that you're confident about your referee's ability and willingness to write your medical school recommendation letters. Once the referee form is complete, it can't be changed. You need to print this completed form and share it with your referee so that they can take the next steps for your letter of recommendation. Be proactive and keep tracking the status of your letters of recommendation in OMSAS to ensure that they've been received before the deadline. 6. MCAT and GPA. In this section, you'll provide your AAMC ID, MCAT score, and GPA. And to standardize grades across different applications, OMSAS requires students to convert their grades as per specific requirements to get a final GPA. There are medical schools that don't require the MCAT. However, adding the MCAT details in this section is still mandatory. 7. Post-secondary education and transcripts. In this section, you will add your complete academic history after high school. You need to add details such as year summary, year details, course summary, and course details. OMSAS automatically calculates your GPA as you enter each item, so make sure you add any summer programs that you attended, as well as any schools that you enrolled in but did not attend. Other information to get into medical schools in Ontario. Now that you know what an OMSAS application consists of, there are still a few more details that you need to keep in mind when it comes time to submit your application. Check the regional preferences of med schools. Most medical schools in Ontario do not have strict rules about where you reside and accept applications from students all over Canada. However, a comparison of in-province and out-of-province acceptance rates for most schools in Ontario shows that there is a marked preference for Ontario students. Some medical schools also give preference to students from a specific region. For example, Schulich Medical School at Western gives preference to Southwestern Ontarians, and the Northern Ontario School of Medicine prefers Northern Ontario applicants. While officially, the admissions requirements for in-province and out-of-province students are the same, due to the general preference given to in-province students, the average MCAT or GPA for accepted out-of-province students is likely to be higher than that for the in-province counterparts. It makes sense to consider these location preferences before applying to medical schools in Ontario. You can maximize your chances of receiving an acceptance by prioritizing schools that give preference to you because of your location. On the other hand, if you're an out-of-province student, you can strategically skip applying to schools that show extremely high average requirements for those out-of-province applicants. Check the language preferences of med schools. Ontario is a great option for Francophone students applying from all over Canada. The University of Ottawa provides French language instruction, and the Northern Ontario School of Medicine encourages Francophone applicants. If you're a French-speaking applicant, you can consider applying to these two universities to maximize your chances of acceptance. Make sure that you meet the requirements. In general, it's extremely important to be strategic when applying to medical schools. There's no need to haphazardly apply to all the schools, and in this case, quantity does not win over quality. Instead, do your research about the requirements for different schools and try to prioritize the ones where your GPA and MCAT meet the admission thresholds. If the gap between your test scores and the average test scores of matriculants is too large, your chances of getting an acceptance will plummet. Also, check the values, mission statements, and philosophy of each school that you're applying to, and target the ones where your experiences and activities will be valued. For example, if you have a lot of clinical experience working in rural areas, Northern Ontario School of Medicine might be a good fit for you as they value rural experience. Conclusion. The entire process will require patience and attention, as well as several weeks of your time. Do it right so that you don't waste an entire application cycle on a silly error. And if you're unsure about where something in your life or situation fits in the application, just search the booklet or email OUAC or OMSAS. That's our ultimate guide to using OMSAS. Check out our blog to read more about getting into medical school in Ontario. I've included the link in the description of this video for easy access. And if you'd like us to help you with your medical school applications, visit BeMoMedApplication.com to schedule your free initial consultation. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, so please subscribe, like, and leave a comment. And if you have any questions about OMSAS that I didn't cover, let me know in the comments section and I will get back to you as soon as possible. And don't forget that we're giving away $50 Amazon gift cards every week to the best comments and questions. So comment below for your chance to win. Thanks for watching and see you next time.